What's up, guys? Today I'm going to visit my sister, and it's gassing up because it's like a 3-hour ride, and it's snowing, and I'm in a t-shirt like a psychopath. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of the house and have some fun. So I'll take you along with me, show you what I'm doing. See you guys when I get there. We finally made it here. We're at my sister's, and that ride was absolutely terrible. But we're here, we're alive. It's even more freezing here than it is back in Illinois. But the hard part's over. Let's go meet Nikki. Yeah, I just had a lot of stuff.
Well, I ran downstairs and then I was like, my feet are too cold tonight.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello. I like your fuzzy mic.
I know. Oh. And now my glasses are fogged up. we missed the cutoff at Chick-fil-A by like 3 minutes, and they wouldn't serve us breakfast. So where are we at? So now we're at Bob Evans. Hype it up. Are you excited? No, not at all. Not at all. And she's like, all right, guys, we got blueberry and banana pancakes and eggs and hash browns and bacon. Thank you. And Nikki got way too much food that she can't effing eat. And these amazing coffee things. What are these? Sweet cream cold brew. Yeah. And they're amazing. So, Bob Evans. Place to be.
Fix that.
Set it up. All about possession and 3-on-3.
Well, if we keep rolling strikes, the game's gonna go way faster.
So the worse you bowl, the more you bowl.
Right. We're trying to go. That was good.
You know. What do you know? You know. I'm losing? What? Oh, you're kidding me right now. Absolutely great. What a joke. You thought Sunny D? Let it, Beyblade, let it rip. It says Beyblade, let it rip. Stupid anime show we watch. That's it, right? That sealed it, right? Like by 2 pins? Yeah, and Miss Nelson was trying to make me play Wii Fit, and I was like, no, I gave up video games for when you can't make me play video games, so I like sat in the corner. Mom's like, it's okay.
We talked about this last year.
You can do it for gym, and I was like, no. That's how it works. Cheers.
It's good.
Got like paper on my straw.
It's good. It's really good.
Oh yeah, you know you know what that tastes like? Tastes like walking home. That's what that tastes like.
That's not funny. It's like cartoon. But what is like?
They don't know that. They don't know that. We're walking.
Two shrimp tacos.
I need yum yum sauce.
Alright, I got carne asada, pollo, chorizo. What the hell else did I get?
Tongue.
Yeah, I got tongue.
And lasagna.
In what?
Lasagna.
I didn't get lasagna. What are you talking
It's
about?
like lasagna or something like. How did you pronounce it?
I don't know. I got your basic shit, and then I got tongue because I was feeling spontaneous. So, and I'm a little bit buzzed. So I'm trying tongue today. I'll let you know how it goes.
Proof we finished the Margs. How you feeling?
I was gonna burp, but I don't know how. I'm ready to go. So I have to pee, and now you're making me wait, and it's brutal.
She's pissed. Let's go.
There's looks like there's a lot of people here today. Still planning on recording though. Yeah, it's been kind of a bad morning. I haven't done this since like last Thursday, getting up this early, but I know once they get in there, everything's gonna be alright. So gonna hit a little press day today, a little bench. Have some fun with it. So yeah, let's go.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean, got some scars?
Before the sun is even up, guys. I'm telling you, just try it one day. It's an amazing feeling to accomplish something so early and in a manner in which other people aren't willing to do it. It's just an unreal feeling getting up this early, and even though it sucks, it's so rewarding. I'm telling you, just try it one day. Just one day, then 1 week, and next thing you know, it's gonna be a staple in your routine. I can't explain this.
I really like visiting my sister because we've gone through a lot of the same life experiences. We understand each other a lot, and we know how to communicate with each other. And it's almost like we're talking to ourselves in a way, which can be really beneficial when I'm going through it or she's going through her thing or whatever. One of the things that we had talked about was this idea of toxicity. I had been thinking about past relationships that I had been in, and I tried to recognize a pattern to see if I was the problem. I caught myself trying to dig up toxic traits in my partners and trying to dig up toxic things in our relationship. It got me thinking about the broader idea of toxicity in our culture. I think in today's culture, we don't tend to take responsibility for things. And I think toxicity has become more prevalent and more common, at least in the way we describe relationships, because we don't want to take responsibility for the failure of that relationship. We want to put that failure and put the weight of the relationship not working out on our partner. I used to be in a relationship where I felt like I couldn't go out and do things that I wanted to. I felt like when it came to going out with the boys on a Friday night or on a Saturday, that I wasn't allowed to do that. And I blame my partner for that. When in reality, reflecting on it now, I really just had bad social anxiety at that point. And instead of facing that fear and trying to go out and be able to talk to people and feel comfortable and not freeze up in social situations, I decided to just stay in with her. I was upset with myself because I didn't face my fear. I didn't work on myself. And instead of taking accountability for not taking those steps, I blamed her. And that's not fair at all. Now, that's only one example, but more and more in today's society, we take less and less responsibility for our actions. And could that be part of the reason why toxicity is more prevalent, or why we talk about it more? I think that's at least part of it. We misconstrue toxic traits and toxic people. We think that because somebody displays a toxic trait, that they're a toxic person, and I don't think that's true. And I think we make this worse because we get out of a relationship and we say that somebody's toxic because of some trait. We zoom in and we focus on this one trait and we say this made them a toxic person, when in reality they weren't. That could be a trait that somebody struggles with and that they might need help working on. And maybe it's something that they recognize and they want to work on, but they just need support. And instead, we just keep poking holes in them and their character as a whole. You know, it brings down them as a person because now they're reflected as toxic as a whole instead of it being isolated to this one trait. And I don't think that's fair for that person. I don't think that's fair for anybody. And that's not to say that there aren't legitimately toxic relationships out there. I'm not trying to take that away from anybody, because I do know there are some really bad relationships that people are in, but that's not what I'm talking about today. I think it is more for us to focus on ourselves and our growth and development instead of focusing on the traits of our former partners and just other people. Look, we very well could have had a toxic partner. We could have had a partner that wasn't good for us, or just been in a relationship that wasn't helping us grow, whatever. It doesn't do us any good to dwell on that, to focus on that. We very well could have had a partner that wasn't good for us or didn't treat us well, whatever your story may be. But blaming them doesn't help anyone, and it especially doesn't help us. It doesn't help you. It's a trap that gets us caught up in the past instead of focusing on improving ourselves and taking that next step in life. Even if you feel like they hurt you, even if you feel like they have or had some toxic trait, you need to let it go. Forgive them and move on. In Think Like a Monk, Jay Shetty talks about the different types of transformational forgiveness. There are 4 types he goes over. 1 is zero forgiveness. It means that you won't forgive somebody no matter what. It comes from a place of anger. It comes from a place of contempt. Then there's conditional forgiveness. That's transactional. That is, I'll only forgive them if they forgive me first. And then there's transformational. And that is, I forgive you and I don't expect anything back. Jay talks about how this is the most realistic type of forgiveness for regular people like you and me, because the next forgiveness is unconditional, meaning I forgive you no matter what, and that's really hard to do. That takes a lot of soul searching to get to that point, and I'm not there yet. But I can forgive my past partners for things that they've done, and I hope they forgive me for things that I may have done. Telling myself that I forgive somebody instead of trying to pick apart the toxicity that might not even be there is a lot healthier. You know, the timing of this is really funny because I'm finishing up this video and I'm sitting in church on Sunday, and what do you know? we get a gospel reading that is exactly what I'm talking about. In Luke 6:27-38, Jesus said to his disciples, "To you who hear I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. To the person who strikes you on one cheek, offer the other one as well. And from the person who takes your cloak, do not withhold even your tunic. Give to everyone who asks of you, and from the one who takes what is yours, do not demand it back. Do to others as you would have them do to you. For if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do the same. If you lend money to those from whom you expect repayment, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners and get back the same amount. But rather love your enemies and do good to them, and lend expecting nothing back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, for He Himself is kind of the ungrateful and the wicked. Be merciful just as your Father is merciful. Stop judging and you will not be judged. Stop condemning and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. Give and gifts will be given to you. A good measure packed together, shaken down, and overflowing will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you." Now, you don't even have to be religious, but what Jay is trying to say in forgiveness and what Jesus is trying to say in the Gospel of Luke are very similar. And what this means for you and what this means for me is that we need to forgive. We need to have transformational forgiveness. We need to forgive without expecting forgiveness. We need to forgive and treat them how we want to be treated. If you feel hurt and you feel pain and you feel alone, lost, I can bet that you wouldn't want anybody else to feel like that. Maybe you want them to feel how you do just so they feel the same way, so that they understand. And I get that too, and I have been there. But part of the reason that you feel the way that you do is because you love that person and you care about that person. And if you truly love them or care about them, then you would never want them to feel that hurt. So for them and for yourself, forgive those who hurt you. Forgive those who bring you pain, and forgive those who make you feel this way. Looking for those toxic traits in people just to justify some narrative is what everybody else does. It's not going to help you take the next step forward. And I know you don't want to be stuck where you're at now. If you don't want to be stuck in the cycle, you need to break out of the cycle. Any pain that you feel, any anger or resentment towards whoever it is you have it against, they have power over you because of that. They make you feel that way. Letting go of those feelings is taking back that power. And that's the next step. I hope you're doing better. I'm praying for you. And until I see you again, this is Matty Ships, signing out.